What is up, you guys? Feel free to go ahead and share it out. I give it a few minutes here since I don't do much on YouTube lately with notifications going out and that kind of thing. But welcome, welcome. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, buddy? I got to get used to looking at the camera down here on this phone since I am on my cell phone. Hopefully audio and video is okay. If it's not coming through all right, let me know and I'll just switch off from my Wi-Fi. We got Frank in the house. How you doing, buddy? We got Corey in the house. How you doing? Yes, it is a beautiful afternoon. Scorching hot out, though. Feels like it's, I don't know. Today, it's only going to get hotter. I don't even know what time it is right now. I'm warming up. It's not too bad. We can deal. I think it was around 100 or something like that today. Maybe a little bit more. How is it over there in Cali, Mr. Dominguez? Peplin Creek Aquatics, good afternoon. Eric, how you doing? 100 there as well. Right on. Yeah, I'm under a gazebo right now, so it's a little bit shady. But we'll give it a little bit more, then I can walk around with you guys. We do run, I want to say, around 20 tubs or so out here. I'm not going to call them ponds because they're not ponds, they're tubs, but tomato to each their own. So the biggest one that we have is a 300-gallon stock tank. That we currently have a group of breeding Murray River rainbow fish in there. So, which is your Australian rainbow fish, but yeah, those guys are pretty prolific. We won't be taking a look at the actual fish room today. But in a future video or a live stream, I can show you guys that. So I hope everybody's doing well. But yeah, if you have any questions for me, feel free to go ahead and ask away. How is audio and video? Give me a thumbs up if it's okay. I'm not expecting it to be perfect, but hopefully it's somewhat reasonable. We got Bare Bottom Aquatics in the house. How you doing, buddy? It's reasonable. Buffer. Okay, give me just a second. Let me try to get rid of that buffer from my mobile network. There we go. All right, let me know if that's any better. But yeah, I don't blame you guys if you're not gonna watch it if it's buffering, because I know that can be very annoying. Better. All right. Yeah, I'll just stay off from my Wi-Fi and just stick my mobile network. Better. Right on. So yeah, what questions you guys have for me? We are adding additional stuff to the site. We haven't stopped. So I want to appreciate all the folks who have been continuing to order from us. We don't really deal too much with dry goods. There's a few things on there. We've been dealing direct to consumers since 2007. Obviously, our operation has expanded since. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. If you guys aren't aware that aren't on the, so I've added a few other sections, I guess I'll say, to the site. So like any special order requests, that kind of thing, it puts it out on there, what the criteria is, just to keep everything streamlined. But I try to help out other hobbyists find quote unquote rare, the harder to come by things in the hobby. And if I'm not able to find it, I'll just put you guys on a list, and then hopefully I can reach out to some contacts and be able to obtain those species for you. But there is a lot of things, obviously, that aren't on the site. Anybody that's been following us for any period of time knows we don't offer everything through the site. That's one of the perks of being local. We do enjoy to support our local hobbyist here in our market through the local aquarium club. Anthony's Fishy Friends, how you doing, buddy? So a lot of familiar names popping up on here. So that is pretty cool. Hope everybody's doing good in their fish keeping endeavors. But yeah, I don't have any specific topic for you guys. Yeah, there's other things that we like to offer on there as well. I enjoy still kind of old school. I enjoy writing, so I do try to update our blog post. And right now it's just me when it comes to. Then I can go a little bit more into detail. But yeah, so those are also on the site. I don't have very many on there right now, though. I can't even recall exactly. I think there's actually only 2 or 3. I've written more articles than that, but yeah. So had a pH crash from low carbonate hardness. I think I need some crushed coral. Right on. I'm not sure if that's a statement or a question, but yeah, I mean, I can try to help you. But I guess since we're outdoors, talking about outdoor tubs, one of our favorite species to work with outdoors that we find successful in our climate is your Celestio Pearl Danio. Those are fairly easy or readily available through most local fish stores, or you can obtain them. We obviously sell those on the site. Those are one of our favorites. Other Danios as well, some rainbow fish, some live bears. I don't bring a lot of the rare type live bears out here. I just don't want to chance it, especially with how warm it's been. It's kind of difficult to be on our layout and where the tubs are to keep those appropriately conditioned temperature-wise. So yeah, we just don't want to risk it. We've done it before in the past and just never turns out very good. So everything has been doing really, really well. A lot of productivity we have 3 different active tubs going with just CPDs alone. We got some Choperay Danios. We got some Koi Tuxedo Guppies, Rosy Barbs, Odessa Barbs. Trying to think what else is out here. Gold barbs. Anything I've done my fair share of spawning indoors. I always will do things indoors first before I move anything out. That's just me. Like I was mentioning earlier, I do also have the Australian rainbow fish. We have some Furcata rainbows. What else do we got? In a couple of different strains of antlers, so like your tiger antlers, your blue star antlers, which is your Campoma location, and then some black bar antlers. We have Candy in the house. Said, "Hey stranger, how are you doing, Candy? I hope you and the family is doing well." So we're just hanging out. Not too much going on today. A couple of them are taking a nap indoors, so I did come out here and hang out with you guys for a little bit. Feels better out here right now than it does indoors. Anthony says setting up a rack. Hey, that's always a good thing. It's always a plus for sure. I know that they do have their dollar per gallon going on right now at Petco. And even with this whole pandemic going on, at least in our location, I don't know if that's everywhere, Pet Supplies Plus and PetSmart used to, but they went away from doing that because of, I know that PetSmart, obviously, at least our locations around us still, and what's nice is there's one not too far from our location. Lost my train of thought, but anyway, yeah, the Aqueon aquariums, which I really enjoy. Yeah, so they will price match. Like I said, I know that may not be everywhere, but at least in our location. So when one's doing it, what's kind of nice is the way that they typically run it. There might be a month or two gap in between, but they run it around us at least 3 times a year between the 2 locations, which is pretty nice. So and I'm not getting paid for by, sponsored by, or endorsed by in any way to say that. I'm not affiliated with. It's kind of crazy that you got to make sure that we always mention that. But yeah, for any new hobbyist, anybody that's looking at obtaining any glass aquariums, fairly reasonable if you're not getting them secondhand or the Craigslist marketplace, local club, that kind of thing. Some people may not be aware of it. I'm sure most of you guys here obviously are. But yeah, so nice route to go. I'm not used to it being so quiet. It's kind of nice. A little bit of a breeze, which definitely helps. Yeah, but let me know, you guys. I mean, like I said, I don't really jump on here too often, so I mean, if you have any questions for me, please do let me know. Don't have any specific topic. Select Pet just got a notification. Yeah, I kind of figured. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be pushed through YouTube, and I don't blame them because I'm not active. Let's just be real. I mean, when you're not active, there's no I get why they do things in certain ways, so I don't get hurt over it. Is GVAC going to start meeting in August? At this point, Mike, I mean, I can't speak on behalf of the entire club, obviously, being on the board and so forth. I mean, just expect that news. Obviously, if you guys are part of the Grand Valley Aquarium Club or a club wherever you guys are at, I highly recommend, most of the time anyways, it's kind of a given, going to be communicating either via Facebook or through like a communication through email. So most clubs should have at least the basics of communication or Facebook or both. So just keep an eye out for that, Mike. I mean, at this point, like I said, I can't really provide any. I hate to leave it open-ended, but yeah, just expect some communication here soon. I would anticipate until things, at least here in Michigan, start to get into a different phase. Wouldn't be surprised if they actually end up bumping it back to phase 3, which really doesn't help. But being in phase 4 and then moving into other phases, I would anticipate, this is just my theory. Like I said, I'm just speaking on a personal basis. Any type of normalcy when it comes to in-person club activity, I just don't foresee that, unfortunately, anytime soon. So, because obviously, we can agree to disagree. I'm not talking to anybody specific here. I'm just saying in general. I have my own views on this whole ordeal. However, we have to still follow the guidelines and still ensure that safety is obviously of our utmost concern with members. So, yeah. I wish I could give you a better response, but I did see that the peers at the OCA, which I was already registered for, which is your Ohio Cycling Association Extravaganza, is one of my favorite events to go to from a hobbyist level. That has been already canceled, so I think most people probably have already anticipated that was going to happen. Disappointed of that, but understandable, I should say. Yeah, it's like Pat said, normal is gone here too. Yeah, it's just crazy for sure. Yup, all up in the air, absolutely. But we'll have something. I did a talk through our Facebook group, through the club's Facebook group. What was that, back in June? So we'll try to do something, obviously, some type of, the problem is with Facebook live streams, even unless you have a very large, consistent following, it's hit or miss. Anybody has been following this channel for any period of time knows, I mean, I used to do a ton of live streams. One of my favorite things to do, kind of like a video podcast format style. And then, things changed with that. But I can tell you from experience of doing or seeing others do, like I said, even getting the word out, you may have some show up. It may not be the right timing for some, but what's nice is from the standpoint of you can't make it for the live. There's always, and I'm talking in, like with that seminar that I did back in June, you can go back and watch it. Whereas obviously in person, which is what I would much rather prefer doing, is doing our talk in person. Let's do it back in January. We had to cancel before this whole thing started because of weather. Obviously being here in Michigan, dealing with the winter, that kind of thing. So next year I'll be doing an in-person presentation, which is, to me personally, I'd much rather interact with individuals versus doing something as this format. So that's still up in the air. I would imagine that there would be some type of Again, I can't say for certain, but there should be some type of presentation through probably the Facebook page until we end up getting back to meeting the normal again, whenever that is. We got Pam in the house. How are you? Hope you're doing well, Pam. Local club has been trying YouTube stream meetings, and Louisville Club just had a paid members only field meeting outdoor space activity. Right on. Yeah, they did. We were out of town. Usually I'm always a part of those type of events. We were fortunate enough to be able to maintain the whole social distancing, have everything according to the guidelines here in Michigan, where they're able to do for paid members or what they call like the 4th of July picnic. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fall on the 4th of July, but for instance, in our case, the second Saturday of July. And yeah, they turned out phenomenal. We do a lot of giveaways, you know, that kind of thing. Food, just end up ordering pizza. They did, so yeah, everything turned out really good. So at least they're able to have some type of, even though it's still weird, you gotta, you know, keep your distance and all of that. But yeah, so I guess we're fortunate there. Don, how you doing? We got Mikey in the house. How you doing, buddy? Trouble is here, Candy said. Yeah, Mikey's always trouble. Do you guys have any projects going on right now? Any fishing projects, breeding projects, anything like that? Mikey just got launching with all YouTube censorship. I'll refrain from using even that word. 'Cause you just don't know. But yeah, that's that big of a deal. But oh. Pam said my project is finished the coffee. Hey Pam, you'll be proud. I've cut way back, going from I want to say 2 pots of coffee a day easily. For like 3 years straight, I was drinking like 24 cups of coffee a day. And now I may have 6 cups of coffee a day. Don, that's awesome. Yeah, I love various Geophagus. Definitely, they're one I haven't worked with in quite a few years, but they are a nice specimen for sure. Well, let's take a little walk here. I shouldn't lose you guys, considering. I'll just show you guys these tubs. Get in there. If it will focus. don't know if you've seen one of them, but there's a ton of Celestial Pearl Danio fry in here. Ton. Here's one of our favorite guppies. Generations on these guys. If I can get one of them here. I'm trying to do this. What I love about these guys is the fact the top down view. They look stunning. So it's not like you have to be looking through, you know, front of a tank. We got more CPDs in here. As you can see, no air. I don't feed at all. We got plenty of microorganisms in here to do the job for me. Obviously, if I had a substitute, then I could. We got Chilperi Danios in here. Bunch of fry in there as well. You're not really going to be able to see. Let's see here. It's a 100-gallon stock tank. More CPDs. Bunch of fry in there. These floating baskets, you guys, are really easy to make, but I was fortunate enough to be actually from a greenhouse. Anybody that knows that has outdoor tubs, ponds, what have you, these things aren't cheap. I picked these guys up for $1 a piece with the basket and the foam as well as the mesh that goes around it. And they also these ones allow you to they have a zipper on it as well. So, but yeah, what do we got in here? I got to remember off from memory. Let's see. Oh, these are the high fin sunset platies. Already got some babies in there, which is cool. Just put these guys out. Oh gosh, these guys just got moved. And I just added to the group yesterday 4 more. There's a total of 7 in there, I want to say. Actually, only 1 male too. These are some rainbow dace. Not gonna be able to see these guys at all. And here we have, I want to say, yeah, these are the rosy barbs. We just use a mop, which I've talked about lots before. And surprisingly, with these guys, you know, some of the eggs do have enough adhesive bond to actually adhere to these. If not, every one of these is lined with river rock on the bottom, so all the eggs can drop down. Let's see what we got here. Basket fell apart. We did have, I want to say I have Santa Maria endlers in this one. Let me see if I can pull some out. Yeah, I've seen some fry. Yeah, it's hard to do this, you guys, in one hand. Definitely don't want to drop my phone down there. Let's see. I think they're hiding at the bottom. It's like ASMR. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting all tangled up. Yeah, I guess it's not as easy as what I thought it was going to be with one hand. Thank you, Candy, for dropping the link. I appreciate it. We got Josh in the house. How you doing, buddy? Sandy here's a cardinal. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of birds around here for sure. Let's see. All right, let's flip this around. I feel like a noob on video all over again. I'll flip you guys around. So this is the shaded area back here. That's the 300 gallon. This is all blocked off, so kids, dogs, whatever, can't get back in here. These are the Odessa barbs we have in here. Of course, spiders, caterpillars. These, we have some tiger antlers. We have these on the site. I'm not gonna bother pulling those out. Pull the mops from here, from the Australian rainbows, and then we just put them in these, let them hatch out. I want to say, yeah, there's fry in here as well, bunch of fry. These are, I want to say, yeah, there's a bunch of fry in there. It's awesome. Like I said, I'm going off from memory, you guys. I'll have to show you guys that in the future, how I keep everything organized since nothing is labeled out here. I have everything labeled indoors on a whiteboard. But I'm trying to get okay, these are the I'm trying to get one to come out so I can see. Yeah, I can't remember which antlers those are. Okay, I know that these are my black bar antlers. These must be the blue star antlers in here. Yeah. Okay. And I got two groups of these. Yeah, a bunch of fry in there as well. More of the koi tuxedo guppies are in here. And what we do is we just use these. I got these at Menards, really good price. These comparable, I want to say, are like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. I think I got these for, not including the mail-in rebate, or $5-6 a piece. What we do is just drill a hole, half-inch hole, just use a coarse foam, simple. You don't have to use bulkheads or anything like that. Fry will not get out of that. And then any rain that, obviously we've been kind of in a drought. We're supposed to get rain later today, which will be nice. And then at least in my experience, no issues there. Let's see. These we have more CPD grow outs, Celestial Danios, and then the Fricata Rainbows. My Nevada Fern is looking absolutely hideous, but it would help if I watered it every once in a while. All right. Glad to hear, Josh. Yeah, I hope everything is doing well over your way. But yeah, any questions? I mean, there's not a ton, obviously, out here for to show you guys, but if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm not even sure how many tubs that is, 18, 20, something like that. And then we run, I want to say, I don't really pay attention too much anymore, but I want to say we're right around 120, 130 indoor active. Yeah, looks like I'm caught up here with chat, you guys. Yeah, thanks for those of you that have been hanging out. Nothing too exciting. Like I said, no specific topic. We're just hanging out here in wonderful Michigan. Very nice out right now, but supposed to get some rain, which should be good. So it is pretty hot today. Yeah, any questions, you guys, please do let me know. If you want to know what we have livestock wise, feel free to go. All of those are in every one of our videos. Our website is just sergeanttank.com. Yeah. Pam said it's been way hot, unusual for you guys. What is it there, Pam? How hot are you guys? It's supposed to feel like right around 100, 102 today. So today was the worst out of this past week, and then the last couple of years, I would say here in Michigan, it's been pretty bad. I mean, limited rain during the summer. The winters haven't really been, knock on wood, they haven't been too terrible. But yeah, so the summers though have just been brutal. Yeah, like Mike said, it's been one of the hottest summers that we've had here in Michigan in quite some time. Yeah, it's been hot, that's for sure. Pam, been in the high 80s for the weeks. We usually have a few days over 80 in summer. Wow, that would be nice. That would be nice. You're at 7,200 feet above sea level. Okay, that would make sense then. The pool has been swimmable almost all summer. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, my parents have a really large pool. Almost like 32 feet or something like that. But yeah, I bet you guys are getting used out of that pool for sure. Probably feels like a hot tub though. Is it pretty warm, Mike? Just scrolling through chat, you guys. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody's question. looks like we're at the bottom. Well, you guys, doesn't look like there's any other questions, so we'll probably just wrap things up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Sunday afternoon. So I hope you guys can stay nice and cool wherever you're at, because it is a scorcher here today. But yeah, I guess with that being said, we will talk to you guys on the next one.